within. Drink the real Fruta. Enjoy the real joy.
Taste the real Fruta. Enjoy the real Fruta. Refreshing juice of every day is Fruta.
Fruta, juiced right.
Welcome back to Island Tea with your faves, Kevin and Nazim, featuring Jay, Quinny, Gwen, Quenisha, Idita, CPL, Crass, and Crew Johnson.
Boom bang.
Yes, we're back. We're back.
We're back.
Thursday is almost finished for us.
Last half hour.
Almost done.
Yes.
And of course, we have to do a certain topic before we go. But before we even get there, we'd love to wish a very, very happy birthday to my lovely, beautiful mother. Today's her birthday.
Mama, Hanley birthday today?
Happy birthday.
Mama Hanley's birthday is
I'm
today.
coming for my cake because I can't eat it.
But it is rice though.
Mama Hanley, happy birthday.
Yes,
birthday
from the entire
to the
island.
world person
You know, you should
who
have told
brought
us
me into
early.
this
We should have
world.
do a little jingle, you know, clap, sing,
Yes.
as if we dance.
Wow.
She deserves.
That's
I mean,
why
for Mama
love the
Hanley,
birthday.
anything. I mean, she did give us the gift of Kevin.
Yes. And Justin and Leslie. I mean, hear me more, Leslie.
Who?
I mean, Leslie's her adopted child by now, but
What? What's happening?
Genevieve and Carrie.
Oh my
That's what I meant to say.
Wow.
So many of them.
Wow.
I don't know how she got to wrangle this bunch, but you know, it's a diverse bunch.
No, Percy probably figured out some interesting parenting techniques, like from watching National Geographic or something.
You're trying to
Possibly.
You're calling it. You're calling them.
The animals, he's trained them.
Okay. This went down a different path, but you know.
But yeah, happy birthday, Mrs. Hanley.
Yes, wishing you many, 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 many more to come.
Indeed.
You want to announce, Kevin?
Y'all stressing me out.
No, we know. That's our usual. That is like
You know, it's gonna stress us out.
these topics.
The COVID-19 report.
That's exactly why I was, yeah. So let's talk about just situation report. So confirmed cases within the last 24 hours stands at 10. Active cases 120. Death toll is at 25.
Listen, every time I get this report, right? You know, when you get something on WhatsApp before you download it, it's kind of blurry.
Right.
Every time I see them two little blurry.
Yeah, it's like they look like a double.
I'm like, oh God, this you feel.
They look doublish by.
Boy, I'm always scared to open it, but you know, 10 ain't too bad.
I remember the days when one sent us into a frenzy.
Yes.
Right?
And then we had
One active case. Yeah.
And then we had 30 somethings and stuff per day.
One
So,
active case, all the
One
toilet paper
active
done.
case shut down the nation. And
gas gone up,
one
toilet
active
paper
case.
done, lines around
Wow.
the corner.
Yo, what going on with the gas?
One
I see,
active
yesterday,
case,
man.
it's everywhere.
Alright, what am I drive for?
Brother,
You're crazy.
Gas prices? What?
What you want me to drive for? To be in debt?
I literally thinking the best thing for me to do right now is buy a scooter.
I mean, it would be cost effective.
I just got buy a scooter, like.
It would be quite cost effective because, boy, oh boy.
What going on?
What a time. I see them double digits. I said, what?
It's been in double digits somewhere, but 15 something for gas.
That's what I was about to say.
That's a lot.
I was like, I don't know if it's been this high.
I missed them $9 pandemic prices, boy.
Yeah, $9 gas? Me, I'm here, boy.
During the pandemic, $9 gas, I should have
Hey.
put up.
Yeah,
They-
just say
I should've
should I do
gone
like
and
the
get a
Americans and
tropical.
hard gas?
This year signals a complete shift in the way you buy gas. You know? Usually, what would happen when you go buy gas, you look at your tank and you go like, okay, I wanna, let me put it up to 3 quarters.
I can't afford it. I
Not
can't afford it.
no, yeah. Not no. You go in the
Not
opposite
now-
way now.
not
It's
now
like
is what-
I
what-
have X
now
amount
is
of
go by
money.
dollar amount.
Yep, I have X amount of money.
You got a ration.
Just put in this amount of money. Wherever you get me, you get me. If you get me an eighth of a tank, well, the eighth of the tank I'm going to work for the next 8 weeks.
Now it's like I got $8.75.
Watch it, right?
That's
What
all
can
I
I get for
need,
this?
please.
Hey, you stop there. That way now by the thing here. People showing up by the gas station with $1.70 and saying, what?
I sure them
How far we
breaking.
How far we this?
You know them cans that you just save your changing. I sure they're breaking into them by now.
Why you buy?
What a time, boy.
Hey, you know what this mean too? You know what? Wex money gone up now too.
The books in the
All them girls who got to leave the who going out and got to take the Wex money. Bear in mind that gone up to it, guys. May want you be out there stranded.
all the big books of them. They got to take a pay cut. So you go sometimes. So you go sometimes.
Oops, it's got to go.
Books in gone down.
Boops in Ghana?
Gas gone up, books in gone down. You think they could do both?
Wow.
No. There's too many things to do.
Oh, by the pandemic, by how kind of things happening?
What a time. What a time. So you
How
go
to
sometimes.
opt out?
We really, we really need to get up like a unrepentant veteran boopser to come in and really explain the game to us. Like,
I could think of a couple of me top of my head. You know.
well, Jade, invite them to the show. Like,
One done been here before.
One been Not that one, because that one offer your whole house.
Yes,
and
they
you
call
take it.
about the devil because. That's what we're talking about.
I'm talking about the one who offer you the house and you ain't take it.
Did we
Did I
look at
s-
the disclaimer this morning?
Did I stutter?
No.
Jade know exactly what I'm talking about, what I'm talking about. Big him up. Oh, I'm big him up. I went to his establishment the other day. Man treat me real nice, man.
Who are you talking about?
Got these from his establishment.
Big up Japan one time.
What? Who?
That's not who you get this from?
You calling Drop and the Boopster?
No, I'm calling in his establishment. Good. For the earrings. I didn't say he was a
Man,
bookstore.
Jade.
I don't know nothing about Japan life.
Kevin, look
All I know you got some earrings.
Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god. Jade.
Study that.
Don't study that.
He knows his life. He knows his life. Big up Mr. Japan one time.
Talk puppy.
Talk what?
Talk puppy.
That's what he name?
That's what he calling and his name is.
He's also Hush Puppy cousin?
I don't know how the relation goes. I know he says he's Talk puppy. I don't know if there's a long distant puppy relative.
Okay.
But
Well, so I go sometimes. Anyway, some good things happening and that had the nation in an uproar. Like, this don't happen all the time. But anyway, I digress.
what was going on?
The Prime Minister announced his usual December goodies. So y'all
Hello.
start filling y'all cards.
It's who to read it.
Huh? Oh, go ahead,
you
friend.
read
Sorry,
it
do you
down?
think? You don't let me disturb you. You do your thing.
Please don't rain on Kevin's parade.
I was just introing him.
Okay.
Don't let me get me vex bottle of Prosecco, you know what I mean?
I'm making about your business here. Do you think?
Go on, friend.
What kind of shot has been on in here, boy?
For those of you listening on the radio,
Kevin just left.
Kevin in protest.
Sick of this.
Kevin in protest. Got up
And grabbed a bottle of champagne.
and grabbed
his
the bottle of.
fancy- How much for this glass cost?
Cheers.
$3 too?
Exactly. Oh boy.
We
I don't know. I don't know if I find him.
on a budget.
All I tell the man is read the
Oh.
story about what the Prime Minister saying that the man gonna drink champagne. You celebrating the announcement now?
One moment.
I mean, you
Let me
did
open
say-
the
you-
thing in peace.
I mean,
now.
I did say
Yeah, it's a
yeah,
moment for celebration.
for some people because they could
So-
not wait for this period.
Yeah.
You know, they can't wait at all.
Boy, the cash them
So-
done full. I done see in the cab what getting packed. All these things, all these good things.
Me gotta bring 3 cab what?
Well, you know, I got no money, but we can't buy car. I don't know.
So let's get into it. One moment.
One moment again. One moment again.
Uno momento. As he sips.
So the preem,
The
the
preem,
preem
you see?
promises an inclusive 2022 budget and announces annual seasonal concessions.
Mm.
The International Monetary Fund, in its October 2021 global projections for the gross domestic product, St. Kitts and Nevis is on an upward trend of an anticipated 10% growth for 2022. 10% growth rate could be good news for business struggling due to the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
A rebound is expected to happen after the deadline of the Federation's GDP in 2022. In 2020, a negative 14.4%, and 2021 at a negative 1%. On the heels of those projections, the Prime Minister, Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris, suggests that the budget for 2022 will propel the expected growth rate in GDP. Can we just get to the part?
Just tell the people them what he announced here.
I trying to brush through it because
This is why you should just like.
During leadership matters, the Prime Minister also announced some concessions for the remainder of 2021, which will extend into 2022 in the form of duty and tax-free imports on the first 500 pounds of food items from November 15th to February 2022. That's a long time.
February, you say?
Watch here, bring in
That's
our
vibes.
food, boy. Bring in our food.
That's vibes.
No, this is big. This is big, eh? Especially for.
Hold on, let's get that correct. It's for the first 500 pounds.
Yeah, first 500 pounds.
That's a lot of food, nigga, like.
Okay.
And it's per order, so ain't like you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
bring
yeah.
in 500 pounds now and that's it. You can bring
Yeah.
in 5 in one, then 5 again.
I
Stock
think
up.
I think this is important, especially for people who have like very specific diets.
With the Amazon
Gluteners,
pantry.
The lactosers, the veganers.
Yeah, the gluten-freers.
You know.
Again,
So-
with the Amazon pantry.
Yeah, but I can buy a
Here's the-
500
here's
pound
the-
bag of quinoa now.
Me too.
Here's the part everybody wants to hear. So other concessions that were announced by the Prime Minister includes an increase on duty-free allowance on the goods worth 200 US, just 540 EC for the month of December, and no VAT on the first 50,000 EC for vehicles. So it's the most wonderful time
Of
of
the year.
the year.
Yes,
The
indeed.
most wonderful time.
So courier services, brace yourselves.
Boy.
Come in.
Watch here. I think them now, yeah?
Yeah, they're gonna reach in time. They're gonna reach by then.
coming.
Hopefully. But I mean, they have until February, so. Well, you don't get in December.
Yeah,
You have
yeah,
time.
yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, things like that, they does benefit me. 'Cause to be honest, I don't really have no December.
Well,
don't
I
really have
mean,
no
this
Christmas.
December looking a little, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have no December, so like December is what time? Thankfully. This man really just goes
Yeah,
along
man,
there.
yeah, man.
Okay. But yeah, people enjoy this, and you know, guys, what I would say is take advantage, but be strategic.
Yes.
Yeah, it don't mean go spend your last dollar on like whatever you're out of them.
And
Don't
because
mean
remember, you
spend
still got to clear them, eh? Not because you're not getting charged the usual price.
Yeah.
You still have to take them out of the people's place.
Not only that, you still got bills.
Don't leave them in there. Don't leave them in there and then get action off and then you vex and you on Facebook to say how they.
No,
they
let them
keep
action
the
off. I
things
get some
and they
jiggy
keep
things
the
off the action
things.
already.
Boy, especially when you got. Anyway, me gonna call the name.
You want to tell me off here?
No, yeah, because me want to get out the plug. Yeah, me want to get out the secret. There's something
Watch
else that
watch
I
how we
saw
get
that
people
was.
the job today.
There's something else that I saw that had the nation buzzing yesterday, which I feel like, I don't know why they're shocked, because I feel like this was coming.
So it's a duh.
This door, like
So-
a big door.
So let's get into it. So fully vaccinated. Oh, me and sing. Tita.
No, but you're drinking Prosecco.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And talking about the Prosecco minister about preem.
That's me.
Yeah.
It's only one of those. But fully vaccinated persons, it's a breakfast juice. So fully vaccinated persons will be permitted to select carnival events as entertainment sector gradually reopens. Many people were wondering about the full reopening of our economy, and that has to do with our entertainment industry. I did mention that we will still have a curfew in place from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m., which means that most functions will have to be finished by midnight. So we are hoping that since we have had a full discussion and recommendations to the cabinet as to what we are going to do going forward these and still have to be finalized, but we are hoping that we will soon be able to allow event producers to have functions. We want you, whether you are putting on a function, are going to play at a function, or want to go to the function, to make sure that you get vaccinated. It is very important that we try to contain this virus, and the task force recommendations. The entertainers have come to the task force, and there's been a widespread debate on this matter, and recommendations are, oops, I lost the spot, to go before the cabinet shortly. So we will be having more functions where people can be more relaxed and, of course, reduced restrictions. But again, I emphasize that we want persons who participate in these in-person events to be fully vaccinated. Statement by the Attorney General, Vincent Byron.
Juice, man. Yeah, that juicy.
No, I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Yeah, big up juice, man.
Yeah.
That's juicy, just juicy, Jade.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I think they've been saying it, but it's good. It's good. I guess it's good to get it officially. It's good to get it officially.
Yeah.
Like,
we all
we've
knew it
been
was
saying
coming,
that
so.
would be.
I just hope that we also see some space for independent promoters to think, and also I really think we need to start looking at this policy that nobody seems to really want to acknowledge, but is obviously a policy of like no bans.
I mean,
like bans, like like sometimes you go for a permit for something and they tell you, yeah, cool, but you can't have a ban.
okay, so let me ask you a question. A silly question, maybe. Why?
And then this is the thing, what has happened. The band gonna show up without a drummer and then it's okay. Like in a band it's no drummer there.
That's not that don't make no sense. What is the difference between so I'm allowed to play band music? But the band is where you're
I asked this question. Okay, so let me not be like facetious. Okay, I asked this question.
I'm just trying to get
I asked this question. I asked this question, and the logic that was given to me was that the band would draw people towards the stage or whatever, so people would be closer and yeah.
The person you asked this question don't go to events, innit?
This person
who you asked is not somebody that regularly attends. I could tell.
The issue is a lot of the people that make the decisions fall into that category.
Which is nonsense, because how are you advising on something that you have no experience in? You think I could go in somebody's work and be like, you know what, this is how you should do it because I feel like it's best without having zero experience.
Yeah.
You see how ridiculous that sounds? But people who are advising us in this capacity do not attend events, do not understand how events function. They have no experience, but it's okay because they have that position. Well,
yeah.
The band's gonna draw the people to the
central point at the
but
stage.
not the band music that we play, so the DJ.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. It makes sense. Also, while I'm annoyed.
Oh, sorry, this was supposed to be a happy topic, no? My bad.
Okay, now.
My bad.
Yeah. Yikes. Anywho, I think that it would be a better policy to implement rapid testing, and here's why. I mean, we've said it many times, but you know, who are we?
You can come, Jade. You can come.
It has to come, as in the logic does not. Well, I understand what you are saying. Y'all want only vaccinated events. Okay, cool. Y'all do realize vaccinated people can have COVID, right? And can spread COVID. So why not just use the rapid test to tell at the gate that this person is positive or negative, and then they can't enter? Because just saying vaccinated people, okay.
Not only that, this is the thing that I don't think people recognize. The going out population in St. Kitts is very small. Like it's not a lot of people. That is why when you go to events, it's the same people all the time. Like the same people over and over again. So you're already cutting down the pool of people that's already small, and then asking like persons, because this is the problem, you know. The problem is what you're doing is now you're limiting the amount of people that are able to come to the events. You're limiting the pool of people that are able to come to the events. But because of the protocols, because of everything that's going on, the cost to put on the event goes up. You see what I'm saying?
Again, these are people who do not have events, so they do not understand how
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah.
They do not understand the bills. They do not understand the setup. They do not understand the tears.
There has to be
the
some
sweat,
there has to be
and
some
all of these
concession.
things.
Yeah.
Exactly. You
There has
do
to be
not
some
understand.
concession.
So when you regulate these rules, you need to consult with professionals. There's so many professionals that y'all could talk to about events. We hear all the time. We literally in y'all face. Y'all find us when y'all need y'all events put on. So why can't y'all find us when it's time to talk about these type of rules? It is ridiculous. Is this my Is this my sermon music?
Miss, just cook. You're cooking, just cook.
Oh, I
cook,
just,
cook.
you know.
Chef it up. Chef it up.
I didn't have a gear, but you touch it.
Cook it. Yeah, do
There's
it.
a
All
gear
we're
to grind.
asking is for y'all to
Quick pot.
understand what y'all are regulating.
Quick pot. There we go. Cook.
Understand what goes into these things before y'all regulate these things. Because then it is ridiculous for us to have to fall in line with the rules that y'all set, because the rules don't make sense to us. And we are the people who are affected by this. Y'all not affected by this. Y'all not.
You see, you know what the problem is, and I keep saying it all the time, the problem is that every time we talk about these things, they talk about people going back out to party, and I go, no, people want to go back to work. Like,
It's not a hard
yeah,
concept to grasp, you know.
there's a fundamental difference in the view of like things. It's like, no, I'm not talking
they
about
pay
people
more
going back to
attention to
party.
the-
I'm talking about people going
they
back
take-
to earn money to feed their families.
How
Yeah.
could they understand
They
it?
pay more attention to the patrons than the people who are
Yep.
throwing the event.
But it's fascinating because they understand it when it comes to every other industry. So how come this one different? Y'all can understand it with tourism, y'all can understand it with agriculture, y'all can understand it with education, but when it comes to entertainment, it's like a hard concept to grasp. How?
Yep.
How does that make sense?
Because a lot of things just happen.
Y'all just can't just happen people's lives, okay? This is not a joke. This is not a
like,
game for us.
They look at it like that. Like at some point, persons recognize that there's a farmer where there's cabbage on the shelf. They don't understand that there's a fisherman where there's fish in the freezer. People just literally believe that events are just somehow just happening.
Oh, really?
Like that's what it is, yeah.
Okay.
They believe that these things are just happen.
Maybe
they believe
we should
that
do
they
like a
believe
job swap.
they be like bands that just shop and like you just get 4 guys, put them on stage, and they all have instruments, and you just like work.
Okay, next time y'all want to have an event, do that. Tell us how it goes.
You know the sad part about it? That's kind of what it does do. Moving on, Kevin.
We're moving home, you mean? Because it's 10 o'clock?
Yeah, am I ready?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bye.
Had to end with a little rant there.
Quick part.
Yeah, you know.
Quick part on the end, bye. You're really a chef, bye.
Better. Moral
No.
of today's show. Do better.
I got other arguments.
No.
Bye. You hear me with one of my arguments yesterday. I think you came down while I was having that conversation. didn't
But
you?
yeah, as it was downstairs cussing out someone. I was like, should I even disturb this? Because it sounds like, you know, in the moment.
The people when you owe them, that's all I can say.
Pay people when y'all owe them.
I mean, I understand, bye.
And stop having people struggling. What is wrong with y'all?
One of these days, I'm gonna come in and really just like.
I tell you, let me do it, you know.
Like, highlight. No, not even. In
I tell you, let me cuss them
singular
out.
in a singular offender. That's the problem.
Me cussing out a single offender?
That is why I actually have a lot of sympathy to like Jack your situation, yeah.
Oh, that's why he nearly knifed down the man? Because he did owe him?
The one the promoter wouldn't pay.
See?
Basically.
I know the man in jail because I ain't pay him. Stop having people get to these type of... Anyway, time to go home before I jump up on the
You
disclaimer.
know the funny thing about that, like apparently there's a belief that I somehow like put the business out there, like through another like platform, another media platform. Like people think it's me.
Oh, y'all, you really want us to put this business out there, you know?
I had to tell him, man, I said, boss, like, I ain't sending an email, I ain't sending a WhatsApp, I ain't calling, I ain't nothing. You know why? If I was going to put it out in the public, I have my own platform.
Literally.
I have my own platform. I'll come on your platform to lay out all the business.
Do not let us, which is very, trust me, do not let us have to get there, okay?
Anyway.
Give the man his money before I come in here and cuss out everybody. Because, you know, me ain't going to feel bad about it. Like, I'm actually going to feel a lot better about it. The only reason I'm not doing it is because Azim hasn't given me permission, and I don't feel like it's my business to just put there yet. But as soon as he give me that green
she
light.
said yet, so
oh,
it's
yes,
coming.
Anyway, come on, take us out, please.
Oh, boy.
Give Azim his money. Give Azim his money.
Anyway. Guys. Yeah, I just want to thank everybody who joined us today to listen to Chef It Up with Jade, right here on Island Tea. We ground our gears.
Oh, sir.
We spoke to some friends from the Tourism Authority. We also spoke to Iceline from Lake Health and Wellbeing.
Drink your water today.
Drink your water.
And give Azim his money.
Oh my gosh. So yes, here we are. If you guys joined us on the live, appreciate it.
Yes.
Whether it's Facebook or YouTube. If you join us on WINNMedia SKN and their website, awesome. Some of y'all gotta go check it out. You have good news up there.
Yeah, man. A lot of
Well, news.
good news in there.
Good news in there,
In
but
there,
it's just
in there,
the
in there.
news, the news from a
Check out all the
trusted news source.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
And the team is doing such a wonderful job.
indeed.
Big up Kevin, Devon, and Dominic.
I still haven't met Dominic.
You will meet her when we go upstairs.
When we're going upstairs today.
Well, you want to meet her?
Okay. So, Kevin, waiting patiently. But yes, and you guys who listen to us on the radio, appreciate it. Guys, if you're driving in the bus them and the bus them won't slow down,
Tell them put you out.
tell them put you out.
Catch your next bus.
Don't pay them. Say, watch here, you need to pay me for putting my life at risk.
Yes.
That's all you gotta do, yeah. That's all you gotta do. Oh, and by the way, to the policemen them, watch here, come out the tint vibes and let's get back on the speeding vibes. How about that?
Please.
I think when we ask the question as to why tint is such a huge problem, yeah, I say because cause accident.
Well, the
But
accident.
I seen the accidents I seen being caused by something else. Let's focus on that.
Oh my God, I've yet. Anyway.
Yeah, let's focus on that there. Yeah, I ain't gonna remarks for people speeding up and down the place.
The people chewing in our vehicle.
Yeah.
Like the
yeah.
big potato. Anyway.
But yeah, guys, we're gonna hear from the Priam himself, the Prosecco Papi, the Duke of Frigate Bay, the Chapstick Don, the Slim Guard, the Freak of Neatness, Fet Van himself, Sir Kevin Hanley. Oh,
That is because
Kev Timus Prime.
You can't be everybody's cup of tea because you is not a mug. We will see you tomorrow.
Drop everything and come now to Hosford's Auto Parts and Accessory Center for their big Drop Everything sales event for the rest of 2021. Go to Hosford's Auto Accessories and Parts Center where they'll be dropping 30% off select accessories.